Oh, hi. I know what a real comedy fan wants. You want to talk to real comedians just like me. So call now, 646-710-0949, and talk to real comedians in your area just like me. I know what a real comedy fan wants. I know all of their desires. So pick up the phone right now and call a comedian.
The hottest takes from the hottest comedians every Wednesday night live from the green room of the Stand Comedy Club in New York City.
If you're 18 years or older, comics are standing by to talk to you. You want to talk about current events, music, news, sports, life, boys, girls, make sure to call the Bathhouse.
Real comedians, real comedy, real fun.
Call in to the Bathhouse every Wednesday night at 10 p.m. 646-710-0949. Local charges may apply. Call now, boys. Is that too gay?
I mean,
Pretty gay.
Yeah. Mild flat tank, nigga. Just turn up. Look. Hey, they don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. They was trying to get me on my hype shit. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. And they tried to down me up some KO type shit. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. Now we pulling up fresh on some flight shit. Ha. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. They was trying to get me on my hype shit. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. Then they tried to down me up some KO type shit. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. Now we pulling up fresh on some flight shit. Ha. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch.
What is happening, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of The Bathhouse, live from the Stand Comedy Club green room. And today we have with us Drew Dunn.
Hello. How are you?
And Barry Ribs. Barry, I was actually pretty excited that I saw you.
Thank you.
Have
What up, motherfuckers?
Barry Ribs, a legend.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. Someone's already calling. So as people know, okay, so I have one thing that you all need to know. You guys can hang up at any point. That's part of the thing. So
Okay.
if you don't, for whatever reason, don't like the caller, you can hang up. Doesn't matter why. No judgment. What's up? Welcome to the Bathhouse. First caller of the night.
Hang up on that mother.
You have to do it. You have to do it, Barry. Hey, what's up?
Hey, I just got elected mayor.
What's
I was
that?
wondering what advice you give.
Sorry. Say, who are we speaking with here?
My name is Aaron. I just got elected mayor.
Aaron, you just got elected mayor of where?
I prefer not to say.
Campaigning's
Okay,
over.
well, I'm going to say my bullshit detector's going off pretty hard. What do you think, Barry Ribs?
That deserves a hang up, right?
Maybe he is the mayor, though.
Mayor of, yeah, but he can't say
Could
where.
he be like a town of 60 people? Do those exist?
It's a town of 2,000 people. If you are going to hang up, I'll tell you the name.
No. We're not going to hang up. You got us hooked. Okay, so you just got elected mayor of a 2,000 person town. What was your platform?
To fix the water in our town and to decrease the amount of new houses coming in. We're a town of about 1,200 homes, and they're trying to bring 12,000 homes in.
So it sounds pretty legit. It sounds like this guy is probably the mayor of a town in
mayor.
America.
Can you give us the state at least?
Colorado.
Colorado.
Okay, so you just got what's the problem? You don't want the town to grow too large.
Yeah, the people in the town are very happy with a small town feel, and they are worried that 12,000 new homes are going to destroy that, not to mention our water concerns here in Colorado.
What are the water concerns?
Well, the water raised by 30% in 1 month last year.
Like the water level?
Being in the high plains, we don't have a lot of water, and running out of water is a big issue. We have a lot of farms in our area, too.
Oh, okay. Pretty cool. Well, congrats. When did you get elected? You're not the incumbent. You beat the incumbent?
Correct. I beat the incumbent. I got 60%. First time ever trying.
Hell yeah, dude. Honestly, that's pretty cool that someone who listens to this dumbass shit is a mayor of a town. Congratulations to you. So what did you want to ask?
Wanted to get some advice
Okay.
from you and the boys.
Yeah. Go shoot.
So if you were the mayor, Danny,
Yeah.
and the guests here, what would you do if you were elected? The first thing.
The first Drew.
First thing I would do is remember the names of the guests. Okay, that's very important when you're the mayor, is to remember the names of people.
You
that
gotta
are
know.
coming through
Yeah,
your
that
office.
must be actually kind of shitty. Like you gotta probably. So you must be a huge celebrity in town, right?
Yeah, I'm basically the biggest libertarian in Colorado at this
Oh,
point.
you're a libertarian.
Wow.
Badass. So you're a libertarian mayor. I bet we could Google this and find out this
He's
guy
using his-
pretty quickly.
He's using his lack of government to shut down private business.
What would I do if I were the mayor? I mean, I guess you try to just,
I would let that power go right to your head.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. First week, let it all sink in.
do you. So they give you an office and stuff. Like, what's a mayor? What's the day to day of a mayor in a town of 2,000?
So it is not a full-time position. I'm not quitting my day job.
Oh, okay, interesting. Isn't that like a conflict though? That'd be so. Can you say what you do as your day job?
I'm a registered nurse. I do workman's comp case management.
Okay, so you're a registered nurse, and then you're also the mayor.
Wow.
Sounds like a really shitty Canadian TV show.
Right?
As someone who's from Canada, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm racking my brain because I honestly think there's a show
Yeah.
that is like this premise. Something from Dan for Mayor. That's what it is. Yeah, there is a show. Okay. So what would I do? I don't know. That's a tough one. So you don't have that much power. Like, what's the most can you do? You can't raise taxes, can you?
Well, I can do everything. Our system has the mayor as the leader of a board of trustees. Fortunately, I got elected 3 board of trustee members that are on my side, so I do have full control. So
You know what I would actually
can
do?
pretty much anything.
To keep people on their toes, I would fire one person first day.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
like when you're like the new GM of a sports team,
Yeah.
or whatever, and they just clean house.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would clean house.
Yep.
That's what I would do. I'd clean house. Although
Well,
the
I get-
problem is there's only 2,000 people there, so they're like, yeah, there's nobody else to replace us.
It's going to be the same guy applying for
Barry,
the job
what would
again.
you do?
Well, I got a question for the mayor, and congratulations. When do you start your side hustle?
I start on Monday.
And you get sworn in, and you're going to tell the truth and stuff, right? I mean, you're going to be
Barry, he's the mayor, of course.
yeah.
Yeah, all politicians are honest.
So Monday,
Yes,
you get
obviously.
Monday you get sworn in, and then you got to go to the hospital afterwards. I guess, right?
Yeah, depending on what shift he has.
Gotcha.
So Barry, what would you do?
What would I do first day as mayor?
Yeah, he's trying to get some advice here.
Well, you talk about cleaning house. I get my AR-15 and clean house it's Colorado. Clean
Yeah.
house like a
That's right.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what he meant when he
Yeah, I
said he
don't
could do
think-
anything and had total control. I think
Yeah. This isn't like a Pablo Escobar scenario where he like ran
Yeah.
for governor or
First
whatever
thing,
the fuck.
first thing you do, get rid of all the loss. Next thing, start killing everybody. What a great plan.
I mean, you know what I would do to get because there must be some intersection in your town where everybody's just been complaining that the light's too long.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that's like such a normal small town problem. Everybody's like,
Totally.
this fucking light.
There's only one light, right?
Probably, or maybe not one light, but you know, there's just always that thing. I know in
Yeah.
Canada, in Ontario, it was always that thing where you'd be like driving through some small town at like midnight.
Yeah.
And you hit a light, and it would be like a 2-minute light, and there wouldn't be one person
Yeah.
for 10 miles.
Yeah, you're like, how do we have facial recognition cameras, but we can't figure out switching red to green
Yeah.
at the right time?
Do you have that in your town?
No, it's really funny you bring this up, actually. We do not have a single traffic light. And that is
Wow.
the biggest thing that people want is a traffic light by the high school.
See?
because there have been 6
All right. Well, there you go.
killed.
So
in
to
the
not,
last year.
so you don't want to give him too much. So actually, one of our chat asked Orion. He asked, "Were you a volunteer firefighter?" He wants to know.
I have never been a volunteer firefighter.
Never been a volunteer firefighter. Okay, I
trying
don't
to
know why.
crack the
I don't know
case.
why he wanted to know that, but maybe he's searching
Yeah,
right
he's,
now.
he's
Actually,
trying
He
to
needs
figure
a
out who
lot of
this
clue.
mayor is. Yeah.
So, do you guys have the budget? Where would you get the money? How much is a new traffic light? Must be
So
expensive.
this is the whole issue. the big problem is that the Colorado Department of Transportation is the one that manages this whole thing. So they don't want to put a traffic light in. They say not enough people have died there yet.
Yeah.
When we've had 6 people die in the last year.
You've had 6 people in a town of 2,000 die at this intersection?
Right by the high school. Yes, sir.
It's a lot of people.
That's a lot. I mean, as a percentage of the population,
that's a
that's
lot.
It's like 0.5% of the population.
a staggering
of the town
amount.
Is dead.
I mean, if you
Thank you.
extrapolated that to
Thank
the
you.
entire American base, what were we talking about? Millions, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's that. Yeah, yeah. That's
Over 1 million people.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's what they do with traffic stuff. Dude. There was an exit like that in the town I lived in New Hampshire, and it took 3 people dying on like the curve and flying off the road in the rain for them to be like, all right, we'll put up a guardrail. It's like,
They work
it's
on
crazy.
stats. They work on stats.
Yeah, yeah.
There's got to be enough people
That's
that die
fucking
and shit.
morbid, though. Maybe you need to. Maybe people need to start faking their deaths in your town.
Or yeah,
We need to think about this like you can't think about this as a civil servant because your probably hands are pretty tied in terms of what you could do. You probably need to think of this as more like the movie Dirty Work.
yeah. This is a publicity stunt.
Yeah, like you need to
Yeah.
you need to shame the Department of Transportation of Colorado so much that they're like, yeah, we have no option other than
Yeah. You gotta start
Yeah.
a TikTok channel.
like remember in Dirty Work where he
Get the
puts
word
all
out.
the dead prostitutes in the
Yeah.
cars, trunks of the cars.
Yeah.
You need something along those lines, but with
Mr. Mayor, are you presently high as we speak?
I'm not at the moment.
No,
not the
but
moment.
but you
it's
smoke.
Colorado.
You smoke, right?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Who doesn't in Colorado?
Everybody smokes, right?
How's that pertinent?
I don't know.
We're trying to solve a problem here, Barry Ribs. People are dying. You're just sitting over there laughing. People are dying, Barry
do
Ribs.
a GoFundMe. Everybody does a GoFundMe for everything.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Okay, are you allowed if you came up with the funds? But I guess there's like a maintenance required, so like an annual maintenance. But if you came up with the funds, do you have an idea of how much this costs?
Yeah, I can definitely jump in here. So we have received promises of $100,000 from 4 different of the local communities,
Nice.
plus our town with $200,000, and that would be more than enough for a traffic light to be installed.
I would
Yeah.
fucking
But again,
hope so.
with the regulations for the state, they say a roundabout needs to be installed, which will cost $14 million to solve the problem.
Dude, I will build you a roundabout for half that price right now by myself. Are you kidding me?
Dude, yeah.
$7 million to turn a T into a circle? What a fucking joke.
I mean, what is it? Why does it cost so much for a roundabout?
Well, yeah,
There's
they
no
say
It's union.
they say
Yeah,
that
it's the
there's all the
unions.
lines underneath. There's the irrigation. There's the electrical.
There's a lot that goes into a
all the
roundabout.
government.
Okay,
policies.
this is what you need to do. Okay, I think I have this figured out. Do you have any trans people in your city?
Maybe one.
Okay, that's fine. That's all you need, right?
The
you
maybe
need
is
one.
enough.
Okay,
Yeah,
yep.
so maybe one because they're all kind of maybe.
Trans
and
as
then
in transportation or the other trans?
transgender.
Trans-
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta-
Barry, keep up. So this is what you need to do. You need to basically get that person to now be a full-time traffic person, essentially, like a traffic cop.
Yep.
Like swear them in.
Okay.
So they're just doing the job of a traffic light, right? And then
Yep.
what you need to happen is you need to then have obviously you don't want to get them hurt or anything, but enough close calls. Because like one trans person, because I guarantee you the 6 people who died, they were just cis people. right? Boring. Nobody cares.
Heard of that.
Right? So you need to get people, high value people, to get like, in danger, and then it'll just become such a shitstorm that they'll have to do it.
And they have to be flamboyant?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it could be any sort of. It could even be non-binary.
Gotcha.
It's fine. They just have to.
They can even decide that day, for that matter. I mean, you could do it. if you
Yeah.
This
want.
is a translation sheet for me because I don't know half of the fucking shit you just
Barry,
said.
you don't know any of this stuff?
I hear it from time to time, but I don't know
You don't
the
know what
definition.
transgender is?
Yeah, that I know. That's of my time. But
Yeah, what about
but your
non-binary?
but your generation came up with sissies, binary. How can I keep up on your fucking lingo and shit?
Barry, okay, so cisgender is every person, essentially. Almost every person on
Hold on.
Earth
You
is
got a piece of
cisgender.
paper and shit?
I don't know. We don't provide that kind
I'm
of
just
stuff.
gonna store it in my
Cisgender
cerebral.
is almost every person on Earth.
Yeah.
Cisgender.
All it says is that you're a man, biologically, and then you're also a man, your gender.
Yeah, it's because
Gotcha.
saying normal is hate speech. You have to
Essentially,
say
I'm,
right.
I'm a man.
Yeah,
I'm a
you're
man.
cis. We're all cisgender, I assume.
I'm a
right?
cisgender. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough one, especially so they have all this money earmarked and they still won't do it. They're just like, you got to do a roundabout.
Correct. Yeah.
You know
Our
what?
budget
Maybe
doesn't
you
matter.
need-
It's
maybe you need
ultimately
to
we
make
have to
some-
kowtow to.
Maybe you need to make some like Trump style, like campaign videos, like where you're going to drain the swamp.
Yeah,
Because it sounds like you have a bit of a swamp to drain there.
Without a doubt, but I mean, again, in Colorado, our swamp is Democratic entirely. We have Governor Polis and the state that is
Well, he's the
80%
first. Is he?
Democrat.
Is he? I believe he's the first openly gay governor in America, right?
I believe
So they say.
So they say-
That's my favorite conspiracy is that he's not actually gay. He's just doing it for politics.
Oh, interesting.
Well, I would say back to my idea of having a transgender, like crossing guard or whatever traffic person. You would be kind of
Even if
appealing to his sensitivities.
even
his
if they just get an
sensibilities.
offender
Sure.
bender, they don't even need to be it can be a pretty simple accident.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
It's just the problem is I imagine what's the demographics of this town? Just all white,
95%, yeah.
and that's your problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to get anybody to care about that. Okay, well, you know what? Try one of these things, and you know what? Feel free to call back anytime you want. This is, I mean, if we're fixing municipal issues like this, you get a priority. You can even text the line, and I'll call you if you're unable to get through.
I want to know how this gets resolved.
Yeah, I want to know how to get this resolved. I would like to. I'm actually going to maybe, if it's okay with you, I'm going to save your number, and we're going to follow up at some point.
And have you been called Mr. Mayor yet? That must be a rush.
It is, I wouldn't say it's a rush. It's definitely a mind fuck.
Yeah.
Are there people coming out of the woodwork, like if you won the lottery?
Somewhat. I must say it's pretty funny how many people that work for the town that had the previous mayor's signs in their yards that have stopped by and said hello and congratulations and good luck.
Of
And
course,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah.
And are you like, yeah, where were you fucking 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Let me see
scumbag?
who you voted for.
and you're open for graft and all. They still call it graft?
Graft is a word, yeah.
You're open for that, right, Mr. Mayor?
No. No, he does the things above board, Barry Ribs.
Got you. Well, in America, we do it
above the
differently.
board.
We do it differently than Canada, I think. You know.
I don't think so. No, this guy's a libertarian. This guy's all above board.
He is the board. That's what
He
he
is
said
the board.
earlier.
Libertarian is like liberal, right?
Yeah. Okay, well, last question, and then we're going to let you go. How often do you have to hold yourself back from saying, I am the law?
Well, again, I will be sworn in on Monday,
Oh, so you
I
haven't had
assume it will
that.
be once a week.
Okay, please call back. Can you call back next week? We want an update on how your swearing in went.
No problem.
All
Danny.
right,
Thank you for your
Mr.
time.
Mayor, thank you for calling in.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Great call.
The mayor, dude.
Excellent call.
Take care.
Thank you.
Dude, imagine going to the hospital. You rolled your ankle, and the fucking mayor comes and takes your temperature and your blood pressure and shit.
Yeah, but more importantly, you got beef with the mayor.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm trying to get a fucking power line
Yeah.
set up or whatever. Like,
I wanted those houses to come in. I had a lot of money riding on that fucking deal.
Yeah, the guy who's like taping your ankle
Yeah,
also
he's putting an
fucked
IV
you
in
out
your
of this
eye.
deal.
I can't find the vein. Yeah.
Good stuff. Did
A.
you expect that when I told you half an hour ago to come do the show that a mayor of a city in America was going to call in?
It's
Because
not,
I'm pretty shocked.
it's not often you speak to a mayor.
No, have you ever met a mayor?
Maybe Giuliani when he was running.
You met Rudy Giuliani,
when he was running.
but you met him.
Yeah, when he was running for mayor. Yeah.
Like, where'd you meet him?
I think he came to Brooklyn and stuff.
Yeah, that was doing the rounds.
And he was on best behavior, of course. You know,
Yeah.
when he's looking. Yeah.
I have a Rudy Giuliani signed baseball, the 9/11 World Series, the 2001 World Series. So that was like right after 9/11 when he was America's darling.
Yeah.
I have that year's World Series signed Rudy Giuliani. So, you know, Corinne Fisher has a baseball card store.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And we went there when it opened and I was just like digging through this bin. And then I just found this baseball. I go like, this is one of, and obviously it's like the baseball's worth less money now because he signed it.
Yeah, that's what I was to say.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
probably peaked in value the day he signed it.
Oh
It's just been
yeah. Like if you could rub that
degrading
thing
ever
off,
since.
it would be worth way more money.
Like, wait, this blank ball was from the World Series?
Yeah. But it's just so funny because it was, but you can't get it off. I think I paid $50 for it. Money
you gotta-
well Fucking
Worth
spent.
it.
You got
Right.
another mayor?
We got a call here. Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Welcome to the bathhouse.
Danny, it's JP.
Jordan Peterson.
Oh,
I just left you a voicemail.
I didn't get your voicemail. How's it going, Dr. Peterson? Do I call you doctor or professor?
You can call me a bloody professor if you'd like. It doesn't really matter to me.
Do you know who Jordan Peterson is?
I know the name, yeah.
Yeah. This is actually him.
Gotcha.
Well, listen, I was calling you because I left you a voicemail and I saw your episode where you were talking about the smash or pass.
Yeah, Smash or Pass.
And I
was doing an
interested in,
impersonation of
wanting-
you.
Yes, you did pretty well. You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 5.
I almost sound better than you do.
Almost, but not quite.
Okay.
So, are you interested in maybe trying a smash or pass?
Are you going to tell me the people and then I'll say Smash or Pass?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, we could try it right
we'll
now
all do
if
it.
you like.
We'll all do it. Yeah. We'll all
Let's
do
do
it.
it right now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm asking you Smash or Pass. I thought you were
so
going to
I
I thought
need
you were
to-
going to provide us the ladies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll start.
Okay.
Amy Schumer.
Pass.
yeah, that's a pass for me.
Ribs?
Smash for the career.
You think that'll help your career, Barry?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
You think
Hell yeah.
you're not marrying her. This is like if anybody asks her, she denies it.
Yo, Danny.
All right. You know what?
Anything.
Fuck one, marry one, kill one. Okay, fuck one, marry one, kill one.
No,
You
let's
have
do Smash.
Amy
Let's stay on the
Schumer-
Smash or Pass. Let's stay on the Smash or Pass. Too convoluted with the fucking.
Already fine.
All right, who else we got?
Okay, what about
Did you hear him snapping?
Yeah. Well, that's what Jordan Peterson does. I mean,
That's so funny that he's at home trying to
he's
think.
contemplating.
Snapping.
He's contemplating.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Taylor Swift, but back when
Smash.
she was like 19.
Smash.
When she was 19. Yeah,
Legal.
that's of age.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
He
Pal.
thinks he's trying to trap us
Yeah.
here. Barry Ribs.
Smash, definitely. I love her music.
Do you? What's your
Yeah.
favorite song?
Danny, shake it, shake it.
Oh, just the main one.
Yeah.
Shake it off.
It's called Shake It Off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like you're that big of a fan.
I like her.
That's way more than I would have expected.
Like you'll. I mean, that is impressive. But like you'll listen. You'll be on the subway listening to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You gotta hide that. By the way.
Yo, let me tell you something. My taste in music runs the gamut. It's amazing. I'm now into Cuff It, Beyonce Cuff It.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Familiar with that?
Sounds
one?
like you just listen to
I was
chicks
just
you
gonna
want to
ask
fuck.
Beyonce. I was just gonna ask about Beyonce if Beyonce is something.
That's a smashola.
Yeah, that's got to be. I mean, geez, if you're given the opportunity, how do you not?
Of course.
Give me about a minute with that bitch.
That's it. That's all you want.
You only want a minute? Or that's all you need?
That's all I got. A minute.
Even at your age?
Yeah,
You still
minute.
smash? You still busting a minute?
Yeah, I've never used the Viagra yet.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I'm a
Wow.
minute
Should
man.
try
now.
it, man.
I'm a minute. Oh yeah.
You're not interested to know?
Yo, when I need it, forget about it. I'll be fucking all day and night.
Okay.
Right now, I'm a minute man.
You're
You know, Miley Cyrus would be an all right one, but she sounds like a fucking toad every time she's talking, and I just don't know if I could do it.
Yeah, she slowly
that's a smash.
declined into like an aunt voice.
yeah,
That
still,
would,
still a
Kind
smash.
of
Still a
sounds like a
smash for sure.
40-year-old bar.
That's an
or-
unquestionable smash.
That's a lot of cigarette smoking, right?
Is that a problem?
Is
for
that
you,
what?
Barry? Yeah, you're
Yeah.
gonna pass on Miley Cyrus because of the smokes.
I think the voice is from the smoking.
Oh,
right?
we're worried about
and
the
he doesn't
boys.
want to make Taylor jealous. I mean,
Right.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Professor. Somebody just do that.
Let's get
Jordan
another,
Peterson. Yeah.
let's get another mayor in.
Just a high-pitched voice.
You know what, Barry? I'm gonna go ahead and say that is the first and last mayor
I got you.
that ever calls into this show, even if I'm doing this for another 5 years.
You're telling me this isn't all mayors?
No. If you were to think that every week we have a mayor calling in, you would be sorely mistaken. That was the first and last. Hello, thanks for calling the bathhouse.
Hey, how's it going, Danny? How's it going, fellas?
Good,
up?
good. How are you?
We have names also. We're not fellas. Thank you.
He forgot. It's okay.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
I'm Barry Ribs.
Barry, you have
or
one of
just
my
Barry. Barry or
That's
Barry
fine.
Ribs?
Yeah.
I'm Barry
It's a
with
stage name too. He's hiding his Judaism.
It's actually Polar Chunk.
Shalom. מה שלומכם, חברים?
Body with a B. Yeah.
Yeah.
And your name?
And I'm Drew.
Very good.
Drew
And
Dunn.
Drew. Barry, Drew, and Danny.
Danny, what's up, man?
Yeah, got you.
Okay, how's it going, guys?
Your time has run out.
Well,
No.
it's the mayor of Moose Jaw you're talking to.
Oh, we got the
You should
mayor
give
of
me a little more
Moose Jaw.
time.
Okay, what city is what
That's
what
right.
province is Moose Jaw in?
Manitoba, maybe?
Wrong.
I would guess
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. That's right.
I go to Canada a couple of times.
Yeah,
a year.
yeah,
I'm
you go to
somewhat
Canada.
familiar.
You're
Yeah.
You said we weren't going to have another mayor for 5 years. We got another mayor?
Do you think this is actually the mayor, Barry?
Yeah, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Hi,
I mean,
Mr.
who would
Mayor.
just pick Moose Jaw?
This is how conspiracy
What kind of-
theories start right here. This
Nobody
is the
just
guy
picks
who's
Moose Jaw
spreading
as the
everything.
mayor.
Nobody knows the mayor of Moose Jaw. The mayor of Moose Jaw is probably a big fucking deal in
Yeah.
Moose Jaw too. Real big deal.
That's right. He is a big deal in Moose Jaw. That's very correct.
Yes. Where are you actually calling from? Are you calling from?
Seattle, Washington.
All right. So
I grew up in Seattle, but I was born in Moose Jaw.
You were born really?
Yeah, that's right.
Who would make
I
that?
spent 6 months there.
Congrats on
So
getting
I
out of
can't-
there.
That's what I told when I went back to Canada. I tell people I was born in Moose Jaw, and they tell me, "Don't tell people you're from there, man."
I mean, it's fine.
It was very clear.
More impressive that you got out of there. So what's up? You got any questions? Any comments about the mayor?
Yeah, I was. What struck me was you said Corinne Fisher had a playing card store. Is that
No,
correct?
Corinne Fisher owns a baseball card store.
Yep.
It's called
No kidding.
Perfectly Centered. It's in not Westchester, Larchmont.
Yeah.
Perfectly Centered. Shout out to Perfectly Centered in Larchmont. I bought a bunch of stuff from there actually. I bought
No kidding.
we bought a bunch of the set decoration for the Boys Cast.
Dope.
Came from there. We got a Steven Seagal figurine.
Oh, that's sick.
The baseball, something else too. But yeah, she her father used to have it, and he passed away unfortunately, and she kind of took over the family biz. Yeah.
That's great.
Whoa, good for her. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's honestly a pretty cool story. Yeah. Is that where you?
Yeah, I can relate.
You can relate.
Yeah, that's
you
what I was
also,
wondering.
You also own a baseball card store?
No, my father was the mayor of Moose Jaw as well.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Handed down from generation to generation.
Yeah, and then you were born. He goes, you know what? Fuck Moose Jaw.
Yeah.
6 months in, he goes, fuck this place.
In all seriousness, though, have you heard of the Murdaugh family in like South
just
Carolina?
watched that series on HBO Max. You guys know what this is?
No.
It is crazy. Yeah, I watched the whole thing.
Rupert Murdoch?
No,
That guy?
that's what everybody always thinks.
That's what I
Rupert Murdoch.
thought,
No,
yeah.
so they're essentially this tiny town in South Carolina called what's it called? Low Country.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I
so
don't know if that's the name of the town
or
or
that's just the area,
region or
the
something.
region or whatever.
Yeah.
What we call
sure.
it around here.
Yeah. But they were
That's
like
right.
this dynasty family, and they were what were they, solicitors or something? They were essentially like
Yeah, they were prosecutors.
Prosecutors,
I think
okay.
that, a Murdoch had been a prosecutor for like 100 years in that part
so
of
and
town.
they just ran shit. Like they could not be arrested, and there was like murders. There was a murder tied to one of the kids because he was like boating drunk, and then the whole family just like fell apart. It was crazy. It's a crazy story.
It is very crazy.
What's it on?
HBO Max.
Okay. Yeah.
So they're
Yeah,
like the
I haven't
original
seen-
Kennedys, like the Kennedy family, same.
On a small,
Well,
on a
way
smaller
smaller
scale.
scale.
State scale instead of
yeah.
Same shit,
Versus
same
like
shit.
one of the most famous families in the world ever.
They're
yeah.
definitely drunk Irishmen like the Kennedys. That's
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they were gingers. Like the kid who got in the boating accident was like evil looking ginger kid. And
Weird.
they said like he was found guilty, and then they went to go put cuffs on him, and he gave like the bailiff a look, and they just didn't put cuffs on him.
What
Like
the
that was
fuck?
like that kind of thing where they were like he was found. I don't know if he was found guilty, but it was something where they were like any other person they would have put cuffs on,
Wow.
and then he just gave them this look.
Dude,
and-
imagine being able to say, "Do you know who my father is?" with a look.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing in that town.
You don't
like,
even have to say it.
everybody.
Yeah, you don't even have to
exactly.
say it.
Everybody
Just-
knows who his father is.
That's what I'm saying. With
And
a
then his
look.
father ended up embezzling all this money, tried to hire a guy to kill him, to get insurance money for the family. Then the son and the wife were found murdered.
Holy shit!
And then not only that, but the guy who he hired to kill him, he was like, so that guy got arrested, and that guy's like, he hired me. I know him. He like represented me once. And
Yeah.
then the dad's like, yeah, I don't know who that guy is. Kind
Wow,
of thing.
dude.
Super fucked.
See, that's the shit
Have
we
you
should be
heard?
watching.
Have you heard him speak?
I have not heard him speak. No, what does he sound like?
There's some jailhouse phone calls that have been released on YouTube, and what's remarkable about them is he sounds retarded, like legitimately. He's like.
Are you allowed to say retarded
talking,
nowadays? Can you say retarded?
This is YouTube, Barry.
Gotcha.
I'm Jewish. It's okay.
Yeah, he's Jewish. It's
Yeah.
okay. There's 2 rules on YouTube, Barry.
Gotcha.
And we're also on Rumble. Shout out to everybody watching on Rumble. You know what that is?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Rumble, yeah. It's like a competitor to YouTube. Rumble, you can say absolutely anything on.
Yeah.
I thought you couldn't say retarded no more. I thought that was out of the vocabulary.
You can say it once. You're fucking me over now, Barry. No, I'm
Gotcha.
kidding.
Wait till you hear this guy, though.
So
This
you
Murdaugh guy.
can't. Essentially, you can't deny the election. And you can't talk shit about COVID extensively on YouTube.
On YouTube, those are the
That's
two?
like the 2 main ones.
That's the 2 rules.
yeah, election
Definitely
denying
don't say.
is a big one.
So let me ask you this, because I want to get my fill in. Are you retarded?
Yeah.
He just wants to say it. So
No,
No,
but
okay.
definitely
You didn't
you can say
sound
that.
retarded. So
appreciate you verifying.
I just want
This is
to
like an
As
unkinked
long
garden.
as-
This is like an unkinked garden hose. Barry just found out that he could say it, and he goes,
I just
"We
wanna
gotta say
say-
this
Oh,
50
thank
times."
God! I've been holding this in. Like
next call, I'm going to say retarded and shit.
Yeah.
As long as you don't say the election was retarded, you're
Yes.
you're good.
Yeah.
Can't say
You're
that.
in the clear.
The
Do not do
erection is not
Yeah.
retarded. Gotcha.
Okay. Anything
Yeah.
else? Anything else?
Don't go there.
Gotcha.
Anything
Yeah,
else?
just if you listen to that Murdaugh call, he's like talking about he's like, hey, there's this thing called habeas corpus, like he's never heard of it.
It's weird because
And
they
he's
said
like-
that he was
he's-
like a really good attorney.
So
Like
inbred or
in
something?
the like in the documentary, they're like he was actually a very good. Like people were like he was
Oh, really?
actually, even though all this nepotism, he was actually like quite
Dude,
good.
see, that would
Yeah.
be a fucking movie I would watch.
What would be an excellent attorney mean in a town like that? What would
Well,
what would that
he
mean?
gets you off your.
Stealing all the money.
You don't need an attorney in a town like that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
dude.
People get in trouble all the time.
I want
Yeah,
a
but-
remake of My Cousin Vinny. My Uncle Vinny.
My cousin Forrest Gump.
Yeah, my Uncle Buck.
All right, thanks for calling. Appreciate it.
You don't even need a courthouse or anything.
That's hilarious.
Someone, so you know what? Someone just said, "I want." Do you know JJ? You know JJ Lieberman?
Do I know J.J. Lieberman?
Yeah.
No, that name doesn't sound familiar. Somebody mentioned me with J.J. Lieberman.
Yeah, I've always thought the two of you would make a fantastic duo.
J.J. Lieberman.
Yeah.
Is
Hello?
that the dude who's on the road with Ryan?
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
I got a great memory in a way, don't I?
Yeah, you do. You
Yeah.
do.
Really
Really.
piecing it together.
Yeah. What's up? Thanks for calling Bathhouse.
Yeah, this is David over from Texas.
David? What town are you the mayor of?
Dude, I'm not quick enough to think of something like that. Some
too
bullshit
bad.
like that.
I was hoping we got another mayor calling in. Well, what's up, David?
Hey,
Well,
Rick- hey,
I was going
retard.
to say. Hey, what's up?
Couldn't even wait 30 seconds.
What'd he
dude.
say?
He said, "You retard." He just had to say it, dude.
All
He
right,
just
Barry.
said,
Less,
said,
less
hey.
is more.
I said, hey, retarded. I was polite. Am I right? I was polite.
You're like a kid in a candy store right now,
that's
huh?
great.
Yeah, I've never grown up.
What's up, David?
Well, I was going to say, I just looked up a clip, and I don't think that guy that called a couple calls ago is actually Jordan Peterson.
No, you don't think so?
Really? You don't think so?
I
You
don't
don't
think
think so?
I
What
listened to
bloody
the
hell
clip
makes
of
you
it,
think
and
that?
You don't bloody think so.
I
I've been on Joe
I was
Rogan
thinking the whole
multiple
time. I was like, I literally was thinking the whole time. I was like, man, Danny's impression is actually so much better than this guy's.
Yeah, my impression is better than his.
He kind of gave up
Yeah.
halfway
Yeah.
through. It was just.
Yeah, he does. Well, he's called into my other show before, and I think the problem is with impressions. I'm not an impression guy at all.
I do voices and stuff, on
Yeah.
set, but not usually impressions. I do more characters.
Or like character or whatever. Like if you're ever trying to do like an accent or a character or, whatever, or like an impression or whatever, it's easy to do for if you have like a line kind of
Yeah,
memorized. But to just start talking like that,
Yeah,
is
to
a-
just start talking is very difficult. That's what people
Oh!
say. They say, don't talk like that. You're going to get in big, big trouble. Those people, let me tell you, they're Jews, all of them. They're up to no good.
I didn't know you did.
Excellent. That's
got
an
big
excellent
plans.
Biden, right?
That's a good Biden.
Excellent Biden.
You kind of look like Biden, actually. You ever get that?
Me and him, we're going to go head to head 2024.
I get the Bernie Sanders shit.
Yeah, you do look like Bernie
Why?
too.
Why?
You
I don't have white hair.
both Jews.
Glasses.
I get the professor back Christopher Lloyd. I get that.
Christopher Lloyd, Back to the Future.
yeah.
And some dude years ago, Robin Williams. I don't. What?
No, Robin. Who told you Robin Williams?
Some dude on McDougal must have been drunk out of his ass or some shit.
Yeah, that doesn't count. If some drunk guy at like 4 a.m. on McDougal.
How about here's an obscure one. You're maybe too
Talk to the
young.
mic.
Ed Begley Jr.
I know Ed Begley Jr. I
see
see
that?
that. I see Ed Begley Jr. because you have the
you
same
s-
glasses.
The glasses.
It's the glasses, Ed Begley Jr. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, back
back to David. What's up, David?
Well, yeah, I was just thinking, lately at work we've had a guy who's starting to rub people the wrong way, and he does great work.
What kind of work do you do?
That's sexy.
You
So
don't have
right
to be
now,
specific, but
I bartend at a pretty without being too specific, at like an entertainment facility. So it's not like a bar, but at night
Dave &
we do go
Buster's.
21 and
That's
up
what I
where
was
it's,
gonna
Dave
where
and
it's all.
Buster's.
No. It's not like a big, huge company like
Okay.
that, but it's kind of similar.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a similar thing.
Okay.
But so yeah, I was just curious if you guys have had I'm sure, being comedians, you've either had either some roommates that were horrible, or maybe some in the service industry, some coworkers that sucked, and if you had any stories that you might be willing to share that come to mind.
Well, what's this guy doing? Like, how's he rubbing people the wrong way?
Well, he does good work when he's at work, but the big issue is, so everyone's pretty close, and we've got a work Snapchat. There's we have 25 bartenders that work here, and just whenever you hang out with him outside of work or even at work, literally all he talks about, the only thing that ever comes out of his mouth is the pussy he just got,
Yeah.
the pussy he's about to
I have a
get,
feeling,
or the
dude.
pussy. Yeah, and then even in the Snapchat group, it's just he kind of does some grimy stuff. He'll be with girls at night, and he sends pics of the girls as they're drinking, and there's even been one or two where it's a girl was naked in bed,
He's just sending that to all the people who he works with,
to everybody who worked. Yeah, exactly.
and nobody
And
has
he
been
claims he claims, well, we there's been a few people that brought it up, and he claims that he gets permission beforehand, and they even ask him to. And after this kind of got brought up, a few days later, he was at another party, and this girl's all over him, and he had her send a video of the two of them together, of her. She's all drunk and all over him, and she's like, I want blank, I want him to post this stuff in this group, and he's like, see, they want me to.
That's obnoxious.
And it's just yeah, it's just kind of grimy,
Well,
dude.
dude,
It's so.
It's even if the girl wants him to, nobody else does.
Yeah, why is he sending it to
Like,
the?
why is he
Exactly.
posting it on Reddit or something? If it's that important to him to share, that's such a
Does
weird thing to
does
send to your
he
friends.
sleep with a lot of coworkers?
I think he's been with one.
Okay. I would expect more,
which
to be
she's
honest.
but I think as of late, he's been, he goes out a lot. So I know he's been with several. He shows us all, I guess. He's been with a lot of other people
Yeah.
over the last few months.
So what are you trying to do? Are you trying to change his behavior, or trying to get him fired?
Well, I'm not trying to do anything. It's at this point, I just think he's grimy, you know, and I was just curious. It's what coworkers have y'all had that sucks? What was some behavior that you just couldn't stand? Because right now it's I can't really stand the guy, you know.
I got an interesting question, if I say so myself. Have you ever smelled his fingers?
No.
Okay.
Barry, how many?
Yeah.
Question: how many people in your life have you asked them to smell your fingers, unironically?
Unironically, I don't think it's a question that's come up.
Let me tell
I'm
you
gonna be
something,
honest.
I'm asking Barry.
Danny,
here. Barry.
Danny, in my day,
Yeah.
there was no need to talk about my conquests. I was the man. Okay, I didn't need anybody to smell my fingers.
Yeah.
Okay,
They could smell his fingers a mile away.
exactly, Drew. Exactly. I was the man, believe it or not, in my 20s, and then got married in my 30s, and all fucking downhill.
So you got married when in your 30s? How old were you when you got married?
about 31, I think.
31.
31.
And how long did that last?
She left a bunch of times, so I don't know. Like some people say I was married for X number of years, but it wasn't consecutive.
Like you have to do like a formula.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Solve for why.
So anybody listening, take some advice. You don't marry a stranger you just met.
You married a stranger you just met, Barry?
I met her July, married January. That's
Jesus.
that's a little crazy.
That's a little thirsty.
How'd you meet her?
At a singles dance. She was cute as fuck, but to see her now, oh man.
I mean, how old is she now? That's pretty.
She's
See her now?
Imagine
what
if she
year did
held
you
up.
marry her?
yo, she's up in her 60s now. She has not aged well.
That is so funny to be like, to see her now? Yeah, she's in her 60s.
Dodge
Just
the
think of
bullet
her.
there.
Just think of her as golden raisins. She got that golden raisin
That's
look.
fine.
Now. Yeah,
Is she in
really.
Florida?
Huh? She's still in Queens and shit.
Oh, okay. Do you ever see her? Any chance you get back together?
Hell the fuck no. Did I make that clear out there? Yeah, right.
David, is this helping at all?
I mean,
Well,
I'm sure I'll need to stew on it a little bit, you know?
Well, I'll tell you, I had a coworker. I just started this job at it was like a banquet facility. So it's like a restaurant, hotel, and then there was like a bunch of banquet rooms. And this guy that he had been training me for a couple weeks, he was wicked nice. We were getting along. I was like, oh, this guy's cool. And then we were like returning all the liquor off the bar back to the liquor room at the end of the night. And he's just like, hey, check this out. And he just started stealing shit right in front of me. And I was like, oh shit. I don't steal. Like,
Yeah, you're like,
I'm not that guy. So I had to like distance myself from this guy because I'm like, I'm not gonna be I don't want to be like, oh, he fucking, he
He
was
like
with
me and
me.
him,
Saw me.
just
I'm not a
like-
conspirator. I don't know anything. So I think that's what you gotta do, dude. Is just like distance yourself from that guy. And maybe here's what I would do, and I've done this recently. When you have someone, especially in like a Snapchat or online, like a Discord, so you just make a new one.
Yeah.
You make a new Snapchat with the people that you actually give a fuck about, and you use that. You still send
That
a
is
picture of that
true.
one occasionally,
Yeah,
just to
but
you know.
you kinda just stop
but
responding
Yeah, you
and-
find the people that you still fuck with, and do that anyway, because you're never gonna change this guy. He's gonna have to change himself, and he seems a long way
for
out
sure.
from that
How old is
realization.
he?
Oh, he's a little older than me. I think he's 33, 34.
Oh, I was expecting
probably.
this guy to be like 21.
That's what I thought. I thought he was like
That's
new to the
sad.
game, just
Yeah.
figuring it out, or just
No,
got
no,
thin or
this
something
is-
like that, and cleaning up.
He's talking about pussy and his conquest in his 30s?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bizarre. Like, I've even called him out one time. It was just me and him at a bar, and he was like, he was like, yeah, I was just fucking this chick yesterday, and so, something like that. And I was like, I was like, why do you do this? Like, why do you talk like this, man?
probably
Like, I've
bullshit.
never met anyone in my life that is like
bullshit,
this.
man.
Like, it comes off as like, are you seeking validation? Like, are you feeling
Yeah,
really
like, what are you
insecure
going
and
for
you
here?
like you need me? Like, what is this? And he's just like,
Wow.
He must be
just
a
think it's fun.
he must be a
But-
big Andrew Tate guy, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds like
literally-
bullshit.
Women are property.
Top G.
Yeah.
He is somebody. I remember me and a few other coworkers were at a bar at another time with him, and when he was pretty drunk, he did go on a tangent when he was like he was openly saying, yeah, I don't think I have empathy. Like I don't think I've
Weird.
ever felt empathy for people, and that was
He
kind of
doesn't-
bizarre.
You know what
But
he
he
should
literally,
do? Start really, really heavily calling him the Top G. Like, just
Oh,
always
yeah.
refer to him. Be like, hey, Top G. Like, never stop. Like, you can't ever give that up. Like, every time you see him, you're constantly calling him the Top G.
Nothing to do with bottom.
No. Top G is
That's-
this guy Andrew Tate. It's his thing.
Oh,
But so
gotcha.
it'll eventually be like, oh, this isn't, you don't mean
Yeah,
this.
this isn't a real person. Like, you
but
just-
also, you're like, this is actually, you're kind of dissing me here.
Well, it seems like he went shopping for a personality.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
kinda.
He's like, I'm this guy. I'm the pussy guy. You know, like it's
Yo, Onika, you want to come on?
Top
Yeah,
G.
come on.
Top G.
Please.
strange.
We got a fourth. Onika
Come on
Mclean,
in.
everybody. Okay, David, we're gonna let you go. Appreciate it.
Bye, David.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Have a good night, y'all.
Good luck.
Okay. Onika Mclean, how you doing?
I'm wonderful.
How was
are
your
you
set? Did you do a set?
doing? Yeah, it was good.
Okay,
It
so
was
this
good.
is your first time on the Bathhouse. This is all over their first times as well.
Hey guys.
Do you know Drew and Barry Ribs?
I know them very well.
So-
Both
Yes.
of them.
The premise of the show is people call in. We had a mayor call in, a guy who was just elected.
Eric Adams.
We're not quite there yet. Where we're having
Okay.
the mayor of New York. He was the mayor of some small town in Denver or Colorado. Sorry, but so just so you
Did
know,
he send weed?
he smoked weed definitely.
Okay.
Just so you know, if at any point you want to hang up on anybody,
Just do it.
anybody can. That's just the one rule of the show.
Okay, so what's the bathhouse about? Why is it?
It's just we just hang out. It's just like a bathhouse. Have you ever been to a bathhouse?
No.
I've never been there. You ever been to a bath?
I think the gay people used to do that a lot in the 80s, right?
Yeah, they did.
Do they still have bathhouses now?
They do. There's in the East Village actually. There's a very famous one. Oh, we got to call.
It's a Russian bathhouse.
Russian
right?
bathhouse,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to a bathhouse?
I've never. No.
Seems like you would.
No.
Seems like you would own
Not
one.
a gay thing. There's a lot of straight bathhouses, but
It's a good investment.
yeah. Okay, we got to call.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to bathhouse. I think this might be the mayor again. Hello.
No. This is the homeless vagabond from Chile.
Oh, the homeless vagabond from Chile. How you doing, man? So this guy called in last week. He's currently. Are you still in Chile?
No. I'm back in the U.S.
Back in the U.S. So
Colorado.
he
I
was.
wondering, where was that?
He was in Chile last week.
Where was that mayor from?
You guys have the same area code. I'll tell you that.
All right.
We're gonna find
It's the
this out by
same
the end of the day.
I don't want to. I'm not going to link you up together, but yeah, you have the same zip code, so it can't be too far away.
I
from
don't know,
you.
dude. Maybe that guy has a nice house.
Maybe he has a nice house. So these three, you want to fill them in on the three? So this guy, we had quite the long phone call with him last week. He was in Where were you? Santiago?
Yeah, Santiago, Chile.
Chile, and he went down there, and then he was talking. What was your thing? You were a house boy. He met a guy on
temporarily, yeah.
Grindr, and then he just lived with him for a week.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
It was actually 2 weeks.
2
In
weeks,
hindsight,
2
I was
weeks.
like, I was actually 2 weeks.
and then he was
as
kind of
long
a
as that.
dickhead, though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, kind of a dick, kind of weird. This wasn't like a really great situation.
Yeah.
What did you guys eat? Like,
Yeah.
what did you guys eat?
What did we eat?
Yeah, like, I mean, if I'm staying at somebody's house for
This guy had
2 weeks.
What did he have? A Bentley? Or Rolls Royce or something? He's loaded.
Yeah, no, he had them all. He had Rolls Royce, Bentley, Aston Martin.
Oh,
Wait,
my
are you
God.
telling me the rich guy who's willing to rent people is a dickhead? Is that what you're telling me? I can't believe it.
He
I know.
probably overstayed his
I know.
welcome.
He just treat you like property.
Yeah, crazy.
Did he walk you? Did he walk you? Did you have to like
Occasionally,
bark?
yeah, I did put the collar on.
Yeah.
But that was my fault.
Nice.
Really?
Did you have to crawl and stuff? Did
Yeah.
you have to bark like roof roof?
No, no barking, no barking.
No barking,
Okay.
not the king. So you're back. How long you been
Didn't
back in
get that
America
bad.
for?
48 hours.
48
Just got back.
hours. And this guy was eating chocolate, right? Was that all you're doing is eating chocolate in Chile?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
I was drinking a lot. You ever had Pisco?
Pisco, no.
No.
Is a hard
Man,
liquor?
they got this like, it's like they got this like mojito down there. It's like
Oh,
their version of
yeah, I've
tequila down
heard-
in South America.
Is it rum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's made out of grapes. It's like brandy. It's pretty damn good though.
Nice. So that's all
I
you're
can bring
doing.
a bunch
And
of it
then,
back.
so what's your plan now that you're back in America, trying to find this mayor?
No. Stand the fuck away from that kind of shit. I'm just kind of curious.
How many inches was that dude packing?
Fucking Barry, dude.
I mean, it was
happening?
decent.
This is like a very
It was
loose premise.
decent.
of
I
the
mean, it
show.
wasn't just him either. You know.
Oh, there was more inches. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's the
Yeah.
question. Those are the questions, the hard hitting questions Barry Ribs wants to
Yeah.
know.
Dude, I'd love to see you be
Hard-hitting.
a reporter.
Mayor, how many inches is he packing?
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's cool. So what are your plans now that you're back in America? Anything?
Got to get a job. Got to get a home.
Well, okay.
You're homeless?
Yeah. I was homeless. I
That's
guess I still
that's
am
why he
homeless.
found the guy on Grindr. That's
Oh,
part of it.
so
Yeah.
is that how you like chill from house to house? You get somebody on Grindr and stay for a couple of days?
I mean, honestly, there's people out there who are just like, I want to join the military to travel. And I'm just like, dude, if you're just like a closeted gay man, just like get on Grindr and you can see the whole world if you wanted to.
So I don't understand why doesn't that happen
Right.
for women? Like,
You gotta write a
They
book,
do.
dude.
There's sugar babies and stuff. That's
I guess not older women.
Oh, it totally happens with chicks.
Okay, not happened to me. How about that?
Well, are you looking
when
for
I
that?
say women, I mean me. I mean, I would like for somebody to pay some of these bills. Yeah.
But the thing is, I think you have to explicitly put that out there. That you go,
Yeah.
this is the arrangement I'm looking for.
Oh.
Like
Yeah,
you
you gotta
can't
seek
just
it out.
hope you're gonna just fall into that arrangement. Like
Yeah.
you have to say like, hey, in your dating profile.
Pretty Woman did. It happened for Julia Roberts.
That was the only time. That's why they documented it.
It happened one time, and every woman's like, that could be me.
I'm still thinking it.
I mean, also, like, she was a prostitute on like a street corner prostitute. Like, that's so dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Pretty woman walking down the street.
No, now you can now you can do it online, but you have to say like, this is what I'm looking for.
I think that I've aged out of that.
No way.
No, anybody can do it.
I think it's a tracksuit too. I just think it's the way you present yourself.
Wait, so my tracksuit does not say sugar baby?
No.
First of all, okay, now I'm
But
close.
there's
By the way,
potential
just you know, you can
there.
hang up at any time.
Look, I'm crossing my legs like I'm trying to be more feminine. It's true. It's really aggressive, this tracksuit.
I
right?
love that tracksuit.
I love it too.
Yeah.
It's a great tracksuit.
But so what does it say to you? It doesn't say I need somebody to pay my bills?
I mean,
Listen,
I
just
know.
cut the
Like-
shit. Say what you gotta say. I can take it.
You're not gonna hurt any feelings here.
I'm a comedian. Go
you
ahead.
just got to show. You just got to show a little bit more. Just show a little bit more. You know?
Oh, like cleavage and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you got that zipper all the way up. I mean, come on, girl.
Okay, so but this is
that
the
shit
thing.
down.
No, the reason why I have the zipper all the way up is because the bra that I have has like this mesh thing, and the colors don't contrast the way I want it to, so that's why. So I would show them. But
You know, you're like those girls out there who are just like, I got to make sure like my nails are all nice, and it's like the guys don't care about the nails. They don't. Oh, okay, yeah.
But
All
I
right,
but I
got
can't.
you.
Okay, so guess
It
what?
doesn't look good. I get it.
Okay.
Well, okay, that's the
All
other
right,
thing
bye.
too. Is like
See,
you can't care like too much about yourself.
I can't care too much about myself. I'm a black woman
No,
in
you
America.
gotta care about
Let me
that.
tell you something, motherfucker.
Oh, there you go.
Set him straight.
I'm caring
I'm
all
telling
about
you.
myself. Are you kidding
I'm telling
me?
you, a
Sound
lot
crazy.
of Onika, a lot of people do not take advantage of the hanging up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had
I
Tim
would.
Butterly on. Tim Butterly's like, I can't hang up on anybody. I go, dude, it's a rush.
I hang up on people all the time in my real life. and then when they call me back, they say, "You hung up on me." I be like, "No, damn, why you acting like that?"
Oh, you don't even say?
No, I gaslight them.
Oh, I like that.
So the next one that calls immediately, I'll just hang up on them.
Yeah,
Let's do
that's
that
not
one.
as good though,
No.
because you want to let them kind of
He
talk.
was dragging.
with the-
You were dragging the conversation a little bit, and I was getting jealous because I want to be in Chile with some guy
Well,
grinding.
no, he
on
wasn't
me.
in Chile. He wasn't in Chile with the guy. He was at the airport. This is what he told us last week. On the way to go, and then he's like, you know what? And then he started going on Grindr, and he found a guy in like an hour. And the guy came and picked him up.
He
from the
must be
airport.
hot. He got.
Yeah, he said he was pretty good looking.
No, not the guy. Him.
Yeah,
He's-
yeah,
oh,
he was.
I
Yeah.
know he's hot. Okay.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for calling back.
Don't talk about my tracksuit. You. Okay. No.
new person.
Hello, Barry, Drew. Was it Onika?
Onika. Yeah.
Onika. How you doing?
Onika. I was nice. And Steven, I think your name is?
Steven. Yeah, I'm Steven.
Hi, Steven. So I just wanted to say that they wanted the vaccine to kill people, but they had more votes to forge to steal the election from Trump.
Bye, Onika. Anything you want to plug? Oh, you'll be back. Okay, you'll be back. She'll be back. Onika Mclean, everybody. Yeah. You're basically just saying all the things that'll get me in trouble. I appreciate you. I appreciate.
No, that would be
I appreciate.
retarded.
No.
And you know who they are, Danny. You know who they are.
Who's they? I don't know who they is.
I don't know.
Who's they, Barry?
Who's he? What?
Who is?
Hang up on this dude.
That's up to you, man.
No. He sounds like a nice
Oh,
person.
no, he hung up.
He hung up on me. What the fuck?
Barry,
wanna
you're
get
the
hung
first
up on.
guy.
Hung up on
You're the
me?
first person on the show who gets hung up on.
Wow.
Yeah, man. He turned the tables on you.
God.
How's that feel? Not good, huh?
Somebody that comes up is going to have to pay the price for that disrespect. Somebody, he caused
You're
me.
saying the next person who calls, you're gonna hang up on them.
Yeah, because that guy.
Retribution.
Exactly, and that person could be a perfectly nice person, and they got to pay the piper or the price.
And you're the piper.
Yeah, you get the point.
Yeah. I mean, the world's not fair, Barry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So next caller, be prepared. You're getting hung up on, but
We're gonna get no
be
calls.
prepared.
No.
So don't even bother thinking what the fuck you want to say. You
Well,
just-
Barry, somebody's calling. Should I pick it up?
Yeah, and,
Do you don't-
and then and, yeah.
You don't want to let them talk for a second?
Yeah, for a second.
Hey, what's up? Hello.
Fun show.
Hey, how's it going? Barry, you dog.
Dunk
Shout out to
down,
our producer Johnny Glover, everybody, on the on the ones and twos. I don't know if that makes sense. Did they
Yeah,
say
it
that?
does.
Ones
Yeah.
and twos?
I was going to say ones and twos if you didn't.
Yeah,
so,
okay,
yeah.
Any idea how long they were waiting? That'd be a dick move on my part.
Waiting?
Were they waiting on the
Oh, we have no call screener, Barry.
Oh, God.
You're telling me
No,
there's
no,
not
no.
30 lights on a phone somewhere
There's no-
flashing up?
I have had so I have another call-in show, and then I have this one, and people are like, "Why don't you have a call screener?" I'm like, "Because I'm on the fucking radio.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
give
I
a
don't
shit.
give a fuck.
We had the second episode we did. We just got prank called for the whole thing.
Oh, that's amazing.
The entire thing, we were just getting prank called, and someone was like, "You should get a call screener." I'm like, "I don't give a shit."
Yeah, who cares? That's part of the fun.
And
is
then
you
we
never
ended
know
up,
what
and
you're
then we
gonna get.
ended up starting Derek Drescher, and we started calling IHOPs and prank calling IHOPs. You ever
Yeah, I
done a
haven't prank
Barry? You ever
called
done a
people in
prank
long
call?
Time.
Have
Have you ever done a prank call, Barry?
Yeah, probably, but probably years ago.
What year are we talking about? You want to prank call somebody right now, Barry?
Hell yeah.
Who do you want to prank call? I would love to watch you prank call somebody right now.
Somebody like.
Do you have any enemies? Maybe ideally on the West Coast.
Hold on.
Just because of the time.
Yeah,
Hold on
it's getting a little late.
Do you have any businesses that have
Hold on.
wronged you?
Hold on, that's great. Hold on, let's get somebody.
Well, here, Barry. Here's the dial pad. So just dial whatever number you want there. And we're gonna have Barry Ribs.
Somebody on the West Coast.
It doesn't have to. Whoever you want, man. Whoever you think might pick up right now. It could be a business. It could be a government official. It doesn't even have to be in America. I think I can call any country, really. Do you have anybody in Mexico or Canada you got beef with?
We're gonna do Mike Boschetti.
Mike Boschetti, yeah. He was from the Artie Leg podcast?
Let's do Boschetti.
Okay.
He's got a sore throat and stuff, so this could be very interesting. Hold
Okay.
on. Yep.
And he'll pick up right now? It's 11 o'clock.
He's up late, but
He's a
if
night owl.
If he doesn't know it's me,
Yeah, he won't know
It'll be very interesting.
Yeah, he won't know.
Let's see. He's got laryngitis and shit, so he may.
So can he even talk?
This will be good.
Barry, the problem is you have a very distinct. Before you press, you have a very distinctive.
Let's do it.
Are you going to put on an accent? Okay, we'll be quiet.
Hey, everybody, you reach Mike Boschetti at 929.
Oh yeah, we don't want to put Mike Boschetti's number on. Good call, Johnny Glover. That
Way
is
to
some,
go. That's
that is some
professional.
real
That's a
fucking producing
professional.
right there. Because I'm listening to this guy being
Yeah.
like, "Hey, this is my number."
Yeah. And you're like, okay.
And Johnny has the foresight. So yeah. So if I was, I mean, do you pick up a lot of unknown numbers at 11 p.m.?
Never.
Yo, when I see that spam alert shit,
Yeah, you pick up.
click,
Click.
click.
Yeah. Anybody else you want to prank call? That was kind of disappointing. You kind of give us everybody blue balls. Oh, Onika's back. We're trying to prank call somebody right now, Onika.
Oh, nice. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, well, Barry said he hasn't prank called anybody in a long time, and then he tried to call Mike. What is it, Boschetti?
Boschetti,
You know who that
yeah.
is?
No.
He was like on Artie Lang's podcast for a while.
TV show.
He had a TV show, yeah. But the
Before,
problem
yeah.
is there's no businesses that have wronged you. Seems like I would guess you'd have a long list of businesses that have wronged you.
Yeah, no bodegas specifically or
Hell yeah.
a chain of some sort. Something we can get on the line.
So we pranking someone. What's the?
I just had the idea. We were talking about no. This show has absolutely no format.
Nice. I think that's why people like it.
I think so. Yeah, but people will call in. It's a call-in show, so people just call in, would talk to us.
So you're just waiting for a phone call.
Yeah,
You're like a
we
girl just waiting for.
Yeah, like
on a Saturday night.
I'm like a pick me.
Twisting the
Oh, you
wire
know
on
about
his
this
finger.
pick me stuff? You
Oh,
know about
you
this?
know about the pick-me's?
Yes, I know about the pick me stuff. Yes,
Why?
let's talk about it.
Oh, I just opened up a can of worms. So I do this stream where I listen to this podcast called The Female Dating Strategy. Tell me you listen to that podcast.
I do not.
Okay, there are these three women and they're pretty mental. I'm not gonna lie. And I listen to it, and they talk a lot about pick-me's.
Yeah, you know what a pick me. You know what a pick me
Like
is.
a pick me girl? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
what that- yeah,
pick-me girl,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Why do you know what that is?
I know because TikTok.
'Cause
They're
it's
like, you don't want to be a pick me. You don't want to be like, oh, I know how to cook. I know how to clean. I know how to walk real me. You don't want to be like, pick me, pick me, pick me. You want to like have them you want to pick them.
You want them to be the pick-me's.
You want them to do the things that you like so that you can decide or not if you want to deal with them. But I feel like having that mindset is a little lonely because most of the women that talk about this shit, I never seen them with a man. They all say they have a man.
That's exactly what I say.
They all say they have a man.
That is exactly
they
what I
always
say.
in somebody's luxury vehicle, but it's never. They're never on the side. They're always driving, bitch. You are masculine.
I'm glad
you should wear
said
this
that.
sweatsuit. I'm just saying.
Because that is exactly what I say. That because this podcast I listen to, they're always it's called female dating strategy, but they're all single,
Right.
and they're all gonna be single.
And they all good with it.
Well, they say their whole thing is they're looking for a high value man. That's their thing.
Yeah,
but
but
the
that
thing is, they
sounds
think
Kevin
that
Samuel.
it is
Okay.
kind of right. They're like female Kevin Samuels,
Right.
But the problem is they think that almost all men are low value.
Right, because y'all are though.
Yeah, which is
Right?
fine.
So
Most people, period, are low value.
low value
across
right?
the board.
No, men, y'all way low value than we are. Like, think about y'all.
I would agree with that. Across the board, if you look at all the numbers, yeah.
Come on, think about y'all. Y'all know how y'all are, but. But we love y'all anyway. But y'all suck.
You have no choice.
Y'all suck. I mean, because y'all told us to. Y'all told us
Well,
that
here's
we
the problem,
needed y'all
right,
to
is
be
that-
safe from y'all.
But here's
Like
the-
y'all got a good. Y'all tricky.
yeah. But here's the problem, right?
It's not me.
Is
I'll tell you
that
that. I'm not tricky at all.
is that this guy's married? You're married.
Yeah,
right?
I got a wife and stopped playing the game pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
he's
Yeah.
out of the game.
But
right?
you knew it was a game and you knew you had to play.
Yeah.
A lot of women like, I don't want to play. Okay,
Found
well,
me
you're
a-
going to get played, dummy.
Found me.
Because it's a
Yeah.
game. Okay.
Yeah. Pick me. That's what I did. I picked one and then I'm done.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's probably the way to do it. But the problem is they think that most guys are low value, but then you're like, well, then how are you all gonna find somebody?
So I think that this whole like movement of everybody doesn't need anybody has made all of us very lonely people.
Yeah.
And very distrusting. We can't really talk to one another. It's sad. It's like a attack on heterosexuality, actually, because the gays are hooking up
Yeah,
Y'all
they're
good.
going to Chile.
yeah, they're going to Chile.
for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and
All
that-
he's doing was
and-
drinking and eating chocolate.
And all
too.
the heterosexuals are like, I am so lonely,
Yeah.
having suicidal thoughts and stuff. It's a lot. It's a conspiracy. Heterosexual people act like your grandpa. Your grandpa wasn't a high value man. He was a piece of shit. He had 2 wives,
But he sold it well. That's what he did.
but he was pop, and we dealt with it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why y'all want these new men to be different. They're not females. They're men. Get a girlfriend and hang out with her and talk to her, and then do what you're gonna do with the guy. Like,
Yeah.
I
That
feel
is
like
super based.
I feel like
That's-
modern women
Yeah.
are wanting heterosexual men to be their girlfriends.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you
y'all
been
don't
watching
think-
Andrew Tate videos too?
No, but y'all don't think
She's got
like
great
that.
ideas.
But y'all just not have my own ideas. But y'all don't think like us.
Well, no, we don't think.
and
Well,
y'all don't like us, right?
No.
We talk a lot. You don't want to hear me talk. I'll never stop.
I literally, my girlfriend says she's like she'll say like, "What do you want?" And I'll be like, "Just stop talking."
Yeah.
Just silence.
Yeah.
I
Because
just
you know
love
what it
some
is?
Silence.
Because this is what they say. They say that men like each other. Like y'all really like each other. Like, y'all will hang out with each other for hours on hours, talking shop, talking whatever it is. Y'all respect each other and y'all like each other. And if we did not have vaginas,
Yeah.
if women did not have vaginas, you guys would not talk to us at all. Of
course.
You know what I'm saying? Like the only reason why you talk to us because we have vaginas. But if you could take somebody else's vagina and like take a woman's vagina and put it on your friend's like shoulder,
Yeah.
and you can just fuck his shoulder. Y'all would be
Well,
good.
it's called a fleshlight. I think you're describing a fleshlight.
Hold this, buddy.
The shoulder attachment. It's I think it's $69.99 on their website.
No, but it got to be a real one. Like y'all want a real one because you want to be
Yeah.
able to like hear the moaning because you want to be able to give them like you want to torture women in a way.
Yeah, of course.
You're like, "Take
Well,
it, you
it's 'cause you
piece of
torture
shit."
us.
Yeah, y'all don't like us. I know. It's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I promise you've made a lot of fans on this show right now. And I'm not even saying that ironically. I just know the chat is everybody's like Onika for president.
Yeah, it's true though.
Like literally, Preach.
That
It's
was
all
a black
guys who are
woman.
watching. It's
That
all
was a
guys who are
black
watching.
woman. Oh, but
No, this is all
they
guys
said
watching.
Preach. That's hilarious.
No, this is all guys watching
Really?
right now. This is my fan base is 90% men.
Yeah, well,
and
that's
they
dope.
are. I promise you, they are loving you right
Oh,
now.
really? So let me show my butt a little bit. Hey guys, how are you?
They're all over the country though.
Okay.
They're all low value though.
It's okay.
These are all low value.
Most
dolls.
men are. Like, I don't understand it. First of all, they're like high value men.
Yeah.
They're not on the internet.
That's true.
I mean, I know.
That is
Very true.
I work at a law firm in the daytime. I know high value men, and they know nothing about what I do on the internet. Like, they have no idea. Because guess what they are doing right now?
Yeah.
If they're high value, they're asleep. Because
Yeah.
they got to be up at 5.
Yeah, they
Holy
gotta
shit.
run miles in the
They
morning
gotta
and stretch.
run miles in the morning, and then they gotta go conquer the world and
Yeah.
do some Republican shit. Like, you know, like that's high value. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody wants a high. They're like it's these women with these long ass eyelashes looking like Ursula talking about I want a high value man. You are willfully blind, bitch. Like, you can't even see. I'm sorry.
That was fantastic. I mean, the fact is like these girls who have this podcast. You're like, high value women do not have podcasts.
Because they don't
High
have
value
time.
men don't have podcasts.
They don't have time.
This is
Nobody
not
has
a high-
time for that.
Nobody-
First
well,
of all, high
maybe you
value
are, but-
people. High value people are not sitting there. They're trying to tell other people how to be high value.
That is very-
the only
yeah,
person
yeah.
that I could say that maybe is not like that is like Tony Robbins, right?
Yeah.
But he gets his money on making people feel like they can do anything.
Right.
So
And
he
he
has
makes
to gas
so
them
much
up.
money.
But he has to gas them up, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, and that's it. And if that's not your line of business, it's not a high value accountant that's like, hey ladies, let me tell you how you get me. Shut the fuck up. That sounds so dumb. It's so
It
dumb.
was very illuminating. Yeah,
okay.
we learned a lot. But yeah, all the people in the chat pretty much identify as low value.
Well, because it's America. And
Some of them are Canadians, so they're
hip-
even more low value.
Okay, well, I don't know. I've only been to Canada like one time, but on America's side, because fuck that. But anyway, unless just for laughs, unless just for laughs, you should anybody kind of hook me up for just for laughs.
You don't want to do just for laughs.
I do want to do just
Why?
for laughs because it says
Why, a free trip to Montreal?
no, because they say that you're supposed to do the things, and in
That
my
was
mind,
20 years ago.
But they still have it. They
Th-
still have the auditions.
you will get more people, fans of yours, from doing this fucking stream and podcast than from doing a set at
Just for Laughs?
You know how many people? I'm from Canada. I know people who have literally done Just for Laughs 10 times, and they're begging for guest spots on the weekend in Winnipeg.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I still want it.
Yeah, it'd be fine. It'd be fine. There you go.
I still want
Like,
it.
honestly, the only reason Canadians want to do Just for Laughs is so they could get a visa to
Really?
come to America. So they can
Really?
escape that socialist hellhole.
Well, so this is the thing. We're comedians. We travel around the country. I've seen America, and we're mostly low value. I was in Lexington, Kentucky the other week, like doing some gigs, and it was coal mines. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, still, like, what the fuck? it's like going down south and be like, y'all slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trump. I mean, it's Trump.
What is happening?
You guys have gotten the word in
Like,
Louisiana
yeah,
yet?
it's like that. That's how it felt. I was like, y'all know this coal's cancer. Why is are
It's
y'all okay?
clean coal.
Are y'all okay? So that's the thing. That's why I understand the insurrection stuff, because
Were you there?
no, I wasn't there. But
It wasn't very diverse, actually.
It was not diverse.
Lack
at
of
all.
diversity at the insurrection.
It lack of diversity. But I understand it. I mean, it was horrific, but I understand. Like, you living in a country and they're telling you, this is your country. And the reason why you're not experiencing all this wealth is because the blacks then took it, and the Mexicans then took it. They got Wakanda forever. They got Mexicans in the water with fucking fish thing. Like, and think about it. If you're in Lexington, Kentucky, fucking your sister, you pissed. You're like, all these black people taking all my shit, right? And so, and you would get excited, and that would make me excited because actually, what's happening is nobody's taking anybody's stuff. The 1% is making sure that we're fighting so that we can feel, depression and anxiety so that we can buy more of this stuff that they're selling.
You might get an offer for a show on InfoWars tomorrow, by the way. I don't know if that's something you're into, but you might get someone in your email to be like, hey, you want to come on InfoWars? Oh, you got your...
I really like what you're doing there. You're making a lot of great points. And honestly, I'd like you to talk more about school shootings because it's...
Oh, you want me to talk about school shootings? so Mike Costa has this thing about school shooters. He says...
Who's that?
Mike Costa.
Okay, yeah.
Mike Costa has this good joke. He says that the reason why there's school shooters is because you don't give your kids water. He bet you they're drinking Tab. and eating Pop-Tarts. It's the sugar.
Yeah,
It's
all
the
jacked
sugar.
up on sugar.
They're all high on sugar, and that's the problem. It
Barry,
makes you angry.
Were there school shootings when you were a kid?
Hell no.
No.
They were in schools when he was a kid, though. Like, I had to do that.
Yeah.
Just a single room school.
How many stars were on the flag when you were a kid?
One.
About 14.
It was him and Laura Ingalls, remember?
Yeah.
Little House on the
They
Prairie.
were still in a circle.
He was Willie and Nellie. You don't remember Willie and Nellie. I'm sorry.
I never. You like Little House on the Prairie?
Hell yeah, I love Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, no.
And the Waltons.
We had in Canada. We had Anne of Green Gables.
What's that?
It was like a Canadian version of.
Don't say these things. You're in America now.
I know. I'm very happily in America. We ran out of callers. We had a guy call at the beginning of the show who was the mayor of a town in Colorado.
You keep saying that, though.
I know.
Like,
I was
why?
impressed. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
Did you fact check this?
You know what? We asked him enough. We didn't fact check it
Yeah.
because he didn't want to give his name because it would probably end his mayoralship.
But he would give his title and not his name?
he sounded like a
He
politician.
knew all the stuff where you go like.
Like he even said, "Let me jump in here." Like he said
He
that.
said, "Let me jump in here." Oh yeah, he was a politician.
That's a politician.
And he was a nurse also.
He's a nurse.
That's a giveaway.
Yeah.
Politicians are nurses.
Well, he's in a town where it wasn't a full-time job, so he was a
Yeah,
nurse
he's
during the
2,000
day.
people.
Like a shitty superhero. He was a nurse during the day and then a mayor of 2,000 at night.
my uncle is the commissioner of water in Rayford, North Carolina.
Really?
Yeah, it's only 3,000 people though. So
Can you get him to take fluoride out?
no,
Can you get him to put more in?
no, he just does what the white people tell him. He knows what to do. He want to keep that little salary.
Flip
You
the
better-
switch, yes sir.
You better shut up, Leonard Baldwin. You better shut your ass up. Sorry.
Wasn't there actually somewhere where some guy said that he was taking the fluoride out of the water but not telling people?
Yeah, I forget where the
Someone
fuck
in
that
America.
was. Yeah.
Let's talk about water. What about Flint, Michigan? You know they still fucking up.
Yeah.
There's still no water there. That's
There was
poor black people.
where was it? What city in Arizona actually recently? I believe somewhere in
You
Arizona.
gonna discredit Flint?
No, they had a boil water.
Boring, heard of it.
Boil water.
What? Flint does not have water. Like think about it. They have
Still?
yes,
That's so
it's
crazy.
still happening.
What is that? Like
But
they put
guess
it on
what?
the license plate
But
or
listen,
something?
listen,
We'll have legal weed federally before they have water.
I read the an article about it, and GM Motors right is in Flint, Michigan,
Yeah.
and the water was eating up the paint on the cars, right? So,
And even GM didn't have
no,
like
no,
an
they
incentive
did.
to.
They turned the good water on for GM.
There's good water.
Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
They
I remember what was
they
the
turned on the filtration for the
there was
for
a
the cars.
Michael Moore movie documentary in the 90s about the GM plant, something in Me. Can't remember what it was called. Roger and Me, I think it was. Roger and Me. Yeah, because he's a big Flint, Michigan guy. How does Michael Moore knock out
what
their
happened?
water?
What happened to Michael Moore?
Donald Trump.
Oh.
Yeah, he
Did he jump with him or against him?
He was not a fan.
Oh, you don't say.
Kind of one of those. You know, like there was like the casualties of the Trump presidency of people who like have just they haven't come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're getting indictments. That's why. Come through.
Oh.
They're getting indicted. $250 million. Letitia James is suing Donald Trump and a couple of his cohorts. Right now, she just did it today. She just
Okay, give us your
released it
plugs
today.
because we're gonna wrap this up.
Oh, okay.
Because
So
people are gonna like you.
my name is Onika Mclean, and I'm on social media as Onikacomedy. Onika Comedy. Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you for
Bye,
joining us.
Onika.
Bye, Onika. Go have a good set. Yeah, Onika, everybody. All right, we're gonna. Chad Turnup says don't go. She didn't hear it. Okay, we're gonna probably wrap this up in a bit.
Yeah.
Do you want to try another shot at a prank call?
Yeah.
Who do you want to prank call, Barry? I feel like you need to redeem yourself.
Gotcha.
Who do you think? Did you ever do prank calls?
Yeah, back in the day, dude, there was this kid Richard Ta in my school. He's an Asian kid.
Oh yeah, this is so specific.
We did it a lot, dude. His dad's name was Tree.
Fuck off.
Tree Top. Richard, if you're listening, I love you. But
Did you like make amends? Did you ever find out?
Yeah, we found out we were at a party and we were all gathered around doing the prank call, and he comes in and goes, "Who are we calling? Wait, is that my dad?"
And then you're like, you're the guys who have been calling you for the past 4 years?
Because we would just call him up like, "Hello, is Bush? Is Tree available?" Like shit like that. Just fucking stupid.
Is this it?
Great shit.
Now, I think one of you guys should start and then.
No, you don't do two-person, because why would two people be on a phone call?
So
Maybe they just
Who
want
is
sweet
this?
sticks.
Who is this?
this is a comic. I don't think you know who he is.
Okay.
Should we mention his name?
I don't know. Yeah, you can mention his name.
His name is Rich Schultes.
I know Rich. Yeah, I met Rich.
So
It's late though. You need to call people on the West Coast. It's 11:15.
Yo, he's a comic.
Is your background you?
Yes. Just in case I forget who the fuck I am. I'm getting older, Dan.
Love it.
Some
love
people
it,
use a mirror.
Barry, you are a national treasure.
Beautiful, dude. That's awesome.
You are an absolute national treasure.
But I'm from America. America's fucked up and stuff.
That's fine. Know who else is a national treasure?
Go ahead.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
He's dead now, though.
Is it too soon to talk about him?
No.
Gotcha.
Okay, so we're gonna call Rich.
So you started off maybe because
No, I'm not gonna call. He did no.
Okay, so I got to use like.
But the problem is you're calling people that you know. Unless you're gonna do like a British accent, they're gonna be like, Barry, what's up?
I can do that. What would you like me to say?
Oh,
We
like
could
Barry,
say, congratulations.
So I should call somebody that
You don't know because if you call somebody, dude, they're gonna be like, hey, Barry, what's up?
Okay.
Are you okay?
Okay, let me get somebody. Let me get somebody.
But
on.
if it's in your phone book, Barry, they know you.
Yeah, but I may not have spoken to them in years and stuff.
Okay.
You know? Okay.
Okay.
Let me see.
Yeah. All right. Back to you. So you prank calling just this one guy?
Yeah, just that. I mean, we did other prank calls and stuff a bunch. Like we'd call like hotels and just like fuck with the people and stuff like that. Just because I like doing voices. So I would just call, like we would even do it like through the drive-through where I would I'd do like an Indian accent ordering and then pull up and they'd be like, "Where's the car full of Indian guys?"
Who is this? That's funny.
But yeah, that kid, the kid Richard, me and him. I mean, he didn't like me after that for a little bit, but we worked it out.
You worked it out.
Yeah.
How old were you at the time?
I was like 8th grade or something. Like 8th, 9th grade. It was like the beginning of high school kind of thing. But it was it was fun. That's what there was to do.
I love prank calls. I was so into the Jerky Boys.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
just listen to them fucking nonstop. Those guys were G's. Anything, Barry? This is not making for great. Great.
Just talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. So everybody says Nighttime Conqueror says call Rich Voss. I don't have his number.
Yeah, I don't have Rich Voss.
Yeah, he would hate to get prank called.
Yeah, he would.
I
have
don't
a real
know if
problem
on
with
a stream that 80 people are watching, he'd be like, if it's not 100,000 people,
What's the point?
He'd be like, no, you're like, you maybe woke him up.
Yeah.
I don't.
He's
I
got
don't
golf in the morning.
I don't have his number, but we're kind of friends and shit.
Okay.
I don't have.
What are you thinking for a prank call here? You're kind of giving everybody blue balls right now. What's the most recent business that's wronged you, Barry? Because I feel like you have a list.
It's always an airline.
It's an airline. Yeah, you can't get through to airlines though.
Yeah.
It's always a
We'll be
fucking
on hold
airline.
for another hour.
Yeah, you'll be on hold for 4 hours. That actually reminds me that I tried to call an airline to book my dog on a flight, and then they just never called me back. They say that we'll call you back in an hour. Air Canada, you're on blast, Air Canada.
Yeah.
Trying to fucking put my dog on this goddamn plane.
And the lady was like, "Well, shifts up, sucks to suck."
No,
idiot."
they say like enter your number, we'll call, you, back. You
Right.
don't lose your
So you
place in
don't-
line.
Yeah. And they never called you?
No,
That's
it's the
fucked.
second time.
That's so annoying.
Yeah,
There was
All right, we're giving up on the prank call.
There was a Chipotle
Chipotle. Yeah.
in Red Bank, New Jersey that facially profiled me as fucking homeless.
Okay, so that's closed, but I promise you, there is one in Los Angeles that's open right now. Right?
Maybe
I don't know if they have.
Can I call as like the grandson or something?
Okay, Barry Ribs, you're up, pal.
Hello. Thanks for calling Chipotle UCLA Bruins. This call may be recorded.
In the
First, tell
college
me,
campus.
are you calling to place a new pickup order today? Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Can you please say that again?
No.
Manager,
Okay, I've canceled my last actions. What's the first item I can get started for you?
I want to speak to the manager in charge.
You can place an order online at chipotle.com, or I can take your to-go order right now over the phone. Our restaurant crew, okay. So that I can best handle your call, please describe to me your question or issue that you are calling about today.
There was a manager. There was a manager, Sue.
Okay, so that I can best handle your call, please briefly describe to me your question or issue that you are calling about
Manager
today.
Sue had smelly pussy. It stunk No sooner than I walk in there, I was ready.
You.
Excuse me?
Let's hit the profiling thing.
I was ready to, I walked in and I could smell that pussy like 100 feet away. I was ready to make a U-turn and go to Subway, and I hate Subway.
Who's typing this?
Am I talking too fast, bitch?
I'm sorry. Can you please start over and say less at one time so I can respond to make sure
Yes.
I understand your order?
There was a manager,
What's the
Sue.
first item I can get started for you?
Hold on, let me just press
clean,
zero.
clean,
Let me just
Okay.
mash 0.
clean
So that
pussy.
okay. So that I can best handle your call.
You could handle
Please
me.
describe to me your question or issue that you are calling about today.
So listen, I walk into your Westwood, LA location, and there was a stench. Am I talking too fast? There was a stench emanating from the front door.
We are located in Los Angeles
Yes.
at 1077 Broxton
Yes.
Avenue.
Yes.
What's
Yo,
the first item I can get started for you?
your manager, Sue, needs a douche. Got that?
I need more information
gotta call
to
a different
handle your
one.
call
I'm gonna call a
because our
different one.
restaurant team is not available to answer.
Okay, so they're saying they're not going to pick up.
Dude, the fake typing sounds
the
on these
fake
little
typing
AI.
sound. And you know what? There's a person who works at Chipotle. That is like the hallmark of their entire career.
Oh, yeah.
They go, I'm the person who set that up that makes the fake typing.
No,
Did you hear the typing?
Our fake robot sounds way more realistic than anybody else's.
I mean, I've never heard that.
That's insane. I've heard that at like a bank. We're like, okay, let me look that up. It's just
I've
don't-
never encountered
don't
that.
Patronize me.
Okay, do we
It's a
want to
fucking
try a different?
robot.
Want to try one more, Barry?
Yeah, of course.
We'll try one more. What do you like? National Boulevard, Beverly. Let's go Fairfax. We're gonna go Chipotle Mexican Grill Fairfax. We'll try one more time. It seems there's
It'd probably be the same shit.
There's a
gonna
good
be
chance.
the same thing, yeah.
But maybe not. Maybe you can get through to some.
Hello. Thanks for calling
Yeah.
Chipotle Farmers Market. This call
Farmers
may be recorded. First, tell me, are you calling to place a new pickup order today?
No.
Hell no.
Okay, so that I can best handle your call, please briefly describe to me your question or issue that you are calling about
Let's
today.
just see if this works.
Okay. So that I can best handle your call, please describe to me your question or issue that you are calling about today.
The issue would be hygiene.
Sorry, I didn't quite get that. Can you please say that again?
Well, here's what happened. I walked into your store, manager Sue. Her pussy smelled like a motherfucker. Please discuss it with her.
Please go to our website at chipotle.com to view our current menu.
That's not gonna work. All right. Well, we'll have to get a different prank call another time. We're gonna wrap this up. That was a good time. You have a good time, Barry?
I love
Drew.
it, man.
That was great.
Thank you all for
Yeah,
coming
fun
on.
hang.
Appreciate you all. Thank you very much for watching the Bathhouse. Any plugs? Plugs, please.
Certainly.
Where do people find you?
Yeah, follow me on social media like everybody else. Barry_ribs on Instagram. I'm on TikTok. I'm on Twitter. And may I plug a show at another club, say?
Yeah.
Is that
I don't
possible?
give a shit. This is on YouTube, man.
There you go. So I'll be headlining in Manhattan Midtown at the Grizzly Pear Midtown, January 28th. 8 p.m. show. That'll be my headlining show. And we'll have the link and all that shit on their website, Grizzly Pear.
If you're in New York, January 28th,
there you go.
hit them up and follow them online. What about you?
Yeah, follow me on socials at Drewdunncomedy or on my website for tours and tickets and all that.
There you go.
DrewDunncomedy.com.
You guys got podcasts?
Yeah, check out Character Debates podcast.
With Mike Harrison, right?
Yeah, with Mike Harrison.
Yeah, Canadian
Yep.
buddy. He's from Saskatchewan, actually.
And make sure you listen to Onika's podcast. too.
Yes, Onika Mclean, everybody who just joined us. She's over there. All right, thanks very much, everybody. Shout out to Johnny Glover, our producer.
Johnny's the
You want to
man.
hit her with one more sound effect? Much better. All right, thanks, everybody. Play us out, Johnny.
You know it, all my shit heroic. Empathic abilities, yeah, my face be also stoic. Bleep, blow up, nigga, that just means I'm working. They see me as a leader, so that's why I'm Captain Kirkin. These tracks from the stars, that much is for certain. You can feel this hit if you up or if you hurt. I'm raising my stock, not talking my feet in some Birkin. Number Johnny 5, got a fucking short circuit. Bring the track to life when I spit phenomenal. When I hit, she feel that shit in her abdominals. These rappers make me laugh like comic view, they comical. You know I got a ball out, I hit the track running just like Sonic do. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. They was trying to get me on my hype shit. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. And they tried to down me up some KO type shit. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. Now we pulling up fresh on some flight shit. Ha. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. They was trying to get me on my hype shit. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. Then they tried to down me up some KO type shit. Yeah. They don't wanna turn on my light switch. Yeah. I'm pulling up fresh on some flight shit.